So I just got done watching episode 1132 of One Piece, and Kuma's backstory only continues to get more devastating. I don't know if I can handle much more because I have cried at every single one of these episodes without fail. Now, I am not caught up to this place in the manga, so please keep any spoilers out of the comment section, but this episode, we find out that Ginny was kidnapped by the Celestial Dragons because one of them liked her and wanted to make her their wife, and that is disgusting. I mean, I already hated the Celestial Dragons before Kuma's backstory, but now I think the Celestial Dragons have taken the place as the most despicable creatures that have graced the screens or the pages of a manga for me ever. They disgust me to an unbearable degree with the actions that they take. And I think that having characters like Kuma who are so strong willed are such an amazing counter to the devastation that the Celestial Dragons cause. Because while it not explicitly stated, Bonnie is not Kuma's biological daughter. There's no way that that timeline adds up. Bonnie is a celestial dragon, and I think that gives some context as to Bonnie's relationship with Saturn in their brief conversation that we see on Egghead Island. However, finding out that Bonnie also has the same disease that killed her mom is devastating at such a young age. No daughter, no girl, no human should have to go through that. And she can't see the sun. She's getting bullied because of the gemstones on her face. I think it makes so much more sense now why she's called Jewelry Bonnie. It's not just because she likes to steal. It's because of the gems that she had on her face growing up. And I think that is both beautiful and devastating. We also find out that she only has until she's 10 years old to live. We found one singular doctor that knows what this disease is, and it's incurable. Now, obviously, we know that Bonnie survives, and please, again, keep any spoilers out of the comment section, but I think I know why. We've always wondered, why did Kuma, this character that we've come to know as being this great and honorable man, give himself up for experimentation to become this meaningless robot and become a slave to the celestial dragons, which we know is so difficult for him through this backstory? I think that's because it's the only way that he could find a cure for Bonnie. And that I when we find that out officially, or at least when I'm hoping we find that out officially, I am not ready for the emotional devastation that that is going to cause. But please, if you have any thoughts that aren't filled with spoilers on this episode, drop them in the comments. Please drop me a like. It really helps. Drop a follow if you're interested in hearing more anime content, more nerdy content in general from my co-host Carson. And yeah, come back next week for more devastation.